This is the feminine that we need more of, that's what they say. So Tink and I have had a band, you know, the Slambovian Circus of Dreams. We've been doing it as the day job for 30 years, and we have 5 kids, and nobody has the sensible job. We just are both in the band, so we're both a little bit insane. I think I left my glasses. Oh, you should do something with me, right? Tink's going to do something with me, so I got a partial band. I wrote this song when I was, I'll just keep saying 12.
I wish I could stay.
When I was around 12, a little bit older than that, I started a gang in South Philadelphia. There's a history of gangs in my family. My family are Italians who moved to the Irish neighborhood. Now the Irish and the Italians were like, you know, that was very like, they were at war with each other. And my grandfather moved into the neighborhood. He was a bare knuckle fighter. He thought if he moved to the Irish neighborhood, it would drum up a bunch of business for him, and it really worked. They were so rich. Anyway, what was that about? Oh, so the Irish gang leader that used to chase my father when he was courting my Swedish mother became my godfather, because my father used to go with his guitar and play in the Irish clubs, and he won over the gang that wanted to kill him. Then when I was little, Mikey Sullivan started the second Irish gang after my godfather's Irish gang. And I won't talk too much. And then what happened was, Mikey Sullivan, when I was little, he made me the gang mascot. I mean, they used to go fight the Italians, and I would be there, you know, like mascotting. And then when I was old enough to start a gang, I started the third Irish gang. I just realized it just months ago that it was an Irish gang. It was the Irish gang that I started. 72 kids were in the gang, and the city got wind of it, and they gave me a scholarship to the Parthenon to study art and sculpture. Me and my consigliere both went to art school. So, and I discovered Dolly there and the Surrealists, so that changed me from being like a person in gangs to being like a freak. And I think that saved my life. And, so this song is a tip of the hat to Dolly. Maybe I should stand up for Dolly. Stand up for Dolly. Poor Dolly. Is that a good level, James? Okay. So, okay. This is called Solve It All Daily. Stretch the elephant's legs, I bet it was you. Solve it all daily. Taught them to walk through the streets on stilted gray limbs like Barnum and Bailey. Yeah, you pulled a trick with the tigers too. Now no one can keep them in the zoo. Why do you do what you do when you do what you do? Solve it all daily. Well, who turned Narcissus to stone, fishes to phones that always call me? Who melted all the town clocks, hung them on rocks and limbs by the blue sea? Well, who put those drawers in your sister's chest? Had to retailor her favorite dress. Why do you make normal such a mess? What are you up to? Solve it all day. Solve it all day. Maybe behind that mustachioed mask, a black hole, sucking everything in, making rules, lose control, deconstructing dogmatic distractions that rule. music of spheres that our ears used to hear before fig leaves and fear made us deaf, dumb, and blind to the beauty that really matters. Turned May West to a living room? Who elongated Mom's favorite spoon? Why are your paintings so out of tune? Or is that the wang chum? Geopolitical child out by the wild globe on the prairie, watching the birth of new man in the new land. Oh, it's pretty scary. He's in a world trapped by its points of view. And you always said true may not be true. We read it all in the Dolly News, Monarch of Daily. Solve it all. Solve it all day. What great adventures will future hold once we have all learned to break the mold? Teach us your passionate, whiskery, whimsical ways to solve it all day. Solve it all day. Solve it all day.